Hello everyone, I am Hernando, and welcome to the Hernando Show. Hernando! Thank you everyone for listening to the Hernando Show last episode. We have got many questions since then, such as, Hernando, why is your voice so sexy and smooth? Well, dear listener, Hernando wakes up every morning and gargles tequila. But Hernando does not drink the tequila, he spits it out. Hernando does not care much for tequila, as it is neither a woman nor Hernando, which is why Hernando has created his own brand of tequila, simply named Hernando. But doing this process every morning gives Hernando his sexy and smooth voice. Anyway, welcome to the Hernando Show. I am Hernando, and with me is my co-host, Jane. How are you today, Jane?
I'm pretty good today, Hernando. How are you?
Hernando is fabulous. Let's take our first caller of the day. Hello, caller. You are speaking to Hernando.
Hey, this is hardcore fan number 25. I don't know. I have a question about the universes and verses and multiverse. I'm very confused by it, so I just want to know, Hernando, as you are called, how does that work exactly? How do you explain that? Because I've been arguing with somebody, and we're just not trying to figure it out. We're having a tough time. So if you wish, I would love to know how that works.
An odd question, as it has nothing to do with Hernando. However, I believe multiple galaxies make up a universe, and a multiverse is multiple universes, some of which can be parallel to each other, meaning some universes can be the same but also different, so multiple universes could have other Hernandos. Maybe this is why Hernando sounds similar to a question asked last episode about Fernando. Maybe Fernando is just Hernando in another universe. I would very much like to meet these other Hernandos, as Hernando only likes women and Hernando, and the other universes have other Hernandos. Maybe one of the universes have a Hernando who is a woman, a very voluptuous and sexy woman named Hernando. On to the next caller.
Dear Mr. Hernando, this is Love Matters Emporium. We have a package here for you, and I was wondering when you were coming to pick it up. The description of the item is big, black, blonde sex doll with special attachment known as a rim.
Hernando does not know what that is. Hernando would never purchase such an item as Hernando gets all the women. Real voluptuous, beautiful women. Hernando has no trouble finding women. He does not need such items.
Hernando, it's okay. If you like, we can talk about this after the show.
There is nothing to talk about. Anyway, let's move on to Jane's top picks of today's show. For those who have not listened to the last episode, Jane's top picks is when we play a song that Jane has picked out for the week. Let's have a listen now.
Blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits, putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits, putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their midst, putting on the Ritz. Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare with their noses in the air? High hats and arrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time. If and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types to wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dress up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their midst. Putting on the Ritz. Up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. The Ritz. Dining wine, but not till now. The time is right for us tonight. We can move to the rhythm. We can move. Dance to the rhythm. Let's easy. Putting it on the R-I-T-Z. How about you and me, says
That was Put It On The Ritz, performed by Taco, original lyrics by Fred Astaire.
Thank you, Jay. What exactly is a Ritz? How does one put it on the Ritz? Hernando does not really understand. Crescent Ritz. On to today's news. The great overlord, the fog, has now engulfed all of Moscow. Praise the great fog.
Praise the great fog.
A new pet shelter has been opened. We are reminded to tell people that the pets are not allowed in the pet shelter. People are not allowed in the pet shelter. Sometimes you may see cloaked figures in the pet shelter. Do not approach them. Do not approach the pet shelter. The fence is electrified and extremely dangerous. Try not to look at the pet shelter. And for no point at any time should you look at the cloaked figures. The pet shelter will not harm you. Now on to today's weather with Olivia Krushak. What is the weather like out there, Olivia?
It's very sunny today.
But it's currently raining.
Oh, sorry, it's very rainy today.
Thank you, Olivia.
Hernando, what happened to Oliver?
Who?
Hernando Oliver may have been short in his sentences, and yes, he's a male, but at least he got the weather right. So who is this woman? I don't think she does a very good job at all. I think we may need to have a long discussion about this after the show.
Hernando does not know what you're talking about. Anyway, let's move on to today's sponsor for for today's episode.
Sir, I'm a little uncomfortable with the way we've been having our Monday morning meetings.
A little uncomfortable?
Well, extremely uncomfortable with meeting in your bathroom, sir, while you're in the tub.
Well, I'm wearing a tie.
I can see that, sir.
Over the weekends, I play ball with the kids, do yard work, and play tennis, so by Monday, my muscles are very sore. Spending all day in a hot tub's the only thing that helps.
Have you tried?
Wrapping myself in cabbage leaves? Yes, I have.
Actually, sir, I was thinking of Tiger Balm pain-relieving patches.
Tiger Balm, a little jar with a tiger on it?
Yeah, right. Tiger Balm. It's been around for about 100 years.
Jinkies.
And now Tiger Balm comes in these neat pain relief patches.
Could you hand me that duck there?
You just stick the patch on where it hurts. Same Tiger on the package.
Uh-huh.
And Tiger Balm's pain relief patches are very fast-acting and long-lasting, so we wouldn't have to meet in your bathroom every Monday.
And I'd be less pruny, and your report wouldn't be in the microwave.
What?
I dropped your report in the tub, so I put it in the dryer, but it caught fire, so my wife doused it with water and put it in the microwave. Let me just go grab it.
No, don't get up, sir.
Oops, sorry. Sitting back down.
Long-lasting, fast-acting, pain-relieving Tiger Balm patch. Works where it hurts.
Very interesting. But Hernando does not need any patches, for Hernando is strong and pushes through the pain. Not to mention, the patches are neither a woman nor Hernando, so Hernando does not care much for the patches. What do you say, Jane?
I could really use the patches myself. I have this aching back like all the time. They might be helpful.
Let's move on to some more callers for today. Hello, you are speaking to Hernando.
Fuck! Beef officer down! Officer down! I'm on 22 Walmart!
Oh, that sounds concerning.
What is concerning is our police department. This man is clearly calling for backup, yet he calls us instead. The police need to be more efficient in their work and check who they are calling. You have interrupted Hernando's show and taken up airtime. Please watch who you call next time, Mr. Policeman. Let's have one more caller.
This call is from a returning caller from last episode.
Oh, welcome back to the Hernando Show. What is it you want to say, listener?
Hey, Hernando. I was wondering how come this time you are copying. Welcome to Night Vale. Your news about the pet shelter is pretty much exactly the same as Night Vale's dog park. First you copied Fernando, and now it's welcome to Night Vale. Can't you come up with something original?
Let me take this one, Hernando. Here at the Hernando Show, we report on news, weather, listen to music, and take calls from people to answer their questions, and sometimes we need to take inspiration from somewhere to continue what we do. If you are going to continue to call the show just to complain and accuse us of copying someone else, we will no longer accept calls from this number. Thank you.
I couldn't say it better myself, Jane. Very well done. Anyway, it looks like that's all the time we have today on the Hernando Show. Come back next week for more questions and answers from Hernando and Jane Hinciati on the Hernando Show. This is Hernando saying adios. Hernando!